Babajide Otitoju has reacted on reports that the two people who jumped out of Atairu's plane before it crashed, they are wearing parachutes and jumped down. Babajide Otitoju, in his own opinion, on Monday's edition of Journalist Hangout program, Babajide Kolade Otitoju reacted to eyewitness reports that two people jumped out of Atairu's plane before it crashed. Babajide said it was very ridiculous that particular footage was of 2018. In 2018, when the Air Force was rehearsing for the October 1st celebration, there was this accident and two of the pilots ejected to safety. Now, this aircraft is not a fighter jet, it is a passenger aircraft. Fighter jets are the only aircraft designed to eject the occupants, and fighter jets are built to take a maximum of two persons, that is the pilot or co-pilot. In fact, many fighter jets are designed to take just one pilot. So that kind of aircraft, according to Babajide Otitoju, say that kind of aircraft in which we were told that the two persons ejected is not designed for ejection. No passenger plane is so designed. It's only fighter jets that are designed for ejection in case of clear and present danger. So it makes no sense to say that the jet carrying the chief of army staff, some people ejected from it. That aircraft doesn't have that capacity, and clearly people just took the video from 2018 and played it and made it look like a recent one to sustain the funny argument that the chief of army staff was murdered, that some people planted a bomb in it and then decided to eject before the bomb exploded. It's a very ridiculous way of manipulating people through the social media. Well, that's Babajide Otitoju's opinion, because he wasn't at the scene. He just, giving a clarification on that. But those that were at the scene were the ones saying that the plane was, carrying the chief of army staff, and at the long run, before the plane crashed, two people were seen ejecting out with parachute, for an escape route. And it has been said that those people are the suspect, that they are a suspect of the crash, because the crash wouldn't have taken place if not that it was being planned. And meanwhile, they said those people that ejected were the ones that have been suspected to have, made that plane crash. On Babajide Otitoju's side of the opinion, says the plane does not even have the capacity to have more than one or two persons that would just decide to eject or take parachutes for escape route. But as it is, if Babajide Otitoju is saying this, there is a contradiction in it, because according to the report, which says the plane crash had over 10 people on board, and alongside with the chief of army staff, that over 10 people were seen or crashed alongside with the plane, and made it 10 people or 11 people who died in the plane crash. So Babajide Otitoju is now of the opinion that it's a fighter jet that someone can escape with that route, or can use parachute to escape. And you are telling us you only have one passenger or one or two passengers in a fighter jet, and this is a plane that could have many exits. So it could have many exits and have a what's it called, an exit for escape route, which someone can eventually use parachute and escape. So if you are saying it's a private or fighter jet which does not have more than 2 or 3 passengers, how come uh, the chief of army staff and 10 other people are inside that private, if it's a private jet or fighter jet, according to Babajide Otitoju? So his own basis of report is unfound or founded, so there's no basis of that report, so he shouldn't give us that crap. But from the reaction of so many people, somebody said, Babajide, I used to listen to you, but never again, as you have sold yourself to defend the Fulanis and APC, whether they are right or wrong. It's not compulsory that your personal opinion. Well, it's personal opinion, but disputing the fact that uh, uh, it's a private jet or a fighter jet. It's an aeroplane that can contain over 10 or 20 or uh, more than that of the passengers. So you shouldn't come and tell us it's a fighter jet. Well, remember, only God saved General Dia at Abuja Airport on his way to a funeral service in Benue State. Then, a soldier carrying an explosive meant for Dia's plane died when the thing went off in Nigeria. The more you look, the less you see. Please, Obajide, this is not time for cheap publicity comments. Don't say that. You don't know, keep quiet. Let the dead mourn their loved ones, and let's forget about the death of the chief of army staff. Well, he said a big lie. If bomb wasn't planted on that plane, how come no one survived? In your previous statement, you said the pilot was one of the best pilots we have in Nigeria. Are you now saying he was not aware it was raining, or there is nothing he can do, not even to inform the passengers what was happening? Or are you telling us it happened suddenly that even the pilot doesn't know? Please save that crap for yourself, because it's your opinion though. But what we are saying is a glaring situation that they said it's a bad weather. Do we have the bad, or let me use worse weather as compared to the one of US? Even when snow falls, they still fly plane, they still land. So what kind of weather do we have in Nigeria? So let's just forget about this reports of say bad weather. It's a planned work, and let's just mourn the family of the dead. The Fulanis will want to make it look like it was Southerners that killed him, forgetting that the Southerners died among them, and there are more, stories to be told maybe later. Well, that was a sound logic again. Who was this eyewitness, and where was he or she at the time of the alleged sighting of these escapees? Further, paratroops or parachute, while small in the air, are quite large at the point of landing. So the question is whether there were eyewitnesses as well who had seen the strange men landing, and at what area. The old theory, though not impossible, it's possible for them to have escaped, is in view of what we have been told, and funny and unbelievable. It is unthinkable that this sharp and intelligent late coas had not been vigilant enough to have taken notice of these presence of the alleged strange, unauthorized and unclad men in his aircraft prior to takeoff, or that he had merely looked away while they got ready to jump off his plane. Absurd indeed. Then whatever happened to the vigilance of the pilot himself, his co-pilot, and other high-ranking military men seated in the same plane, hypnotized as well? Maybe they were hypnotized. Well, no, the theory does not make civilian sense, much less military. Who would or who could have touched a part of the plane so sensitive as an exit point without the instrument of the pilot not immediately alerting him to the danger? The official reaction to the unfortunate incident was that the crash was caused by bad weather. But if the said eyewitness is solidly certain of his claim, then he should be invited for further clarification and further investigation of the matter. Precious life should not perish just like that. Well, I would like you to share your opinion and go to the comment section. And don't forget to share this news so that others can be aware. Thanks for listening.